Hello and welcome back to the colony of Mia and English. It might be noted, Rimworld did just update between the recording of the last episode. However, we are not on the new update because I tried to use it and terrible things happened. So let's just say that we're not going to move to the next update. We're just going to stick around here. Don't worry about it. I mean, English and Mia, this colony is far too important to get, like, I don't know, new features in. And give up this? Not a chance. Anyway, last time we managed to pretty much finish up our reparations from the terrible incident of the Great Fire. And at this point, you know, we're working it out. We do need to continue to expand our power system because a bit of that got broken. So if we can just throw down maybe 1 or 2 solar panels, 2 is going to be the way to go because that's how many we had before the fire. And now we only have 2, which is unfortunate. Okay, how are you guys all doing? It seems... Oh, it's an eclipse. Okay, I was wondering why everyone was awake in the middle of the night. Ends up, that'd be why. Because it's currently a devilish eclipse. Okay, so beyond the power system, I think at this point we can start working towards, you know, getting the art installations back up and running. Because those are pretty important for us. Let's get the sculptor's table up here, and we will get the nose to start actually, you know, sculpting some sculptures for the Robles Memorial Museum. Oh, look, a rat. Can we tame the rat? Better question, do we want to tame the rat? I'm gonna tame the rat. Rat, you are officially going to be tamed by this colony. Your name will be Bartholomew. Bartholomew the rat will be a great addition, I swear. Just trust me on this one. Lucky, do you have a good, like, rat taming, I don't know, mantra? What do you need in order to tame a rat? Clearly something that Lucky doesn't have because you just failed. Lucky, get out of here. If you can't tame a rat, how could you expect to tame something like a megatherium? Oh, actually thinking about it, of all the things that we could tame, a megatherium would probably be the most impressive thing. However, we're currently, you know, trying to tame a rat, so it's kind of important. Let's see, not much can be done with the lack of power due to the eclipse. We need to get those furnaces back up and running because it's currently like -1°C, and everyone's basically dying from the cold, which is unfortunate, might I note. Lucky, are you doing nothing right now? Come on, there's got to be something in the very least that you can butcher. Is there no butchering things? Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see, what can we kill? There's a couple turkeys out here. Here we go. Who wants to hunt some turkeys? Pretty sure that'd be Lucky, and maybe Mia. Definitely not Robles, because he's dead, and his body was burnt to a crisp, so not even his brain remains. So even if, after death, the brain remains working, not so much for Robles, because his brain doesn't even exist. It's quite unfortunate. Oh, is that Lucky taking some shots? No, it's Young. Young, what are you doing taking some shots? I thought this was Lucky's job. You guys do what you want. Do what you Lucky! Try taking shots from outside the colony, please. There are people walking around all over the place. If you shoot any of them, I swear you're out of the colony. Jeez. Lucky is a liability. Not only does he try to take shots from within the colony, but he also apparently insults everyone. I don't know if you've noticed over the last few episodes, but Lucky has this tendency to insult people, which is not helping the overall mentality in the colony. And might I note, Mia and the Nose, you are running through a live fire zone, and that's not a good idea. Ugh. I mean, in the very least, it is nighttime. It appears... Ooh, cargo pods. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. It's kibble. What is kibble? Kibble, animal feed made from mixed meat and plant sources. That's not great. I wanted something better than a bunch of disgusting kibble. Ugh, we can't eat kibble. Only animals can eat kibble. Well, I mean, I guess humans could eat kibble, but I don't think they want to, because it's probably fairly disgusting, and that's not a good thing. I mean, maybe the nose would like to eat a bit of kibble. I don't know much about the nose outside of the fact that she was a child spy and a sailor, which is kind of weird. I wonder what turn in the nose's life caused her to go from being a child spy to deciding that being a sailor is a good idea. Hey, it's a grizzly bear. There's a grizzly bear chilling out in the middle of our colony. Well, grizzly bear, bet you think you're very cool. Unfortunately, terrible things are about to happen to... He's going into the... Don't you go into the storeroom! Oh my word. Everyone, get rid of the bear. Kill it. Attack the grizzly bear. I do not want to see this grizzly bear continue to exist. Ow. Oh no, Young. Not again. You got attacked by the elephant last time. Now you're getting attacked by the grizzly bear. I mean, at least we have a good amount of support. He's dead? He is dead. Perfect. Good job, guys. I cannot stand for any form of grizzly bear trying to chill out in our colony and, you know, try to kill people. Hey, Lucky, how do you feel about, like, butchering up a nice little, grizzly bear sandwich? I mean, I guess technically you don't butcher up a grizzly bear sandwich. You butcher the grizzly bear and then turn it into a sandwich. But, I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat, really, in the end. If Lucky wants to butcher something into a sandwich, I'm not going to argue with him, because he may or may not be a bit crazy. So, you know. Oh, in the very least, things are going well. Things are going well. We do need to get these sandstone walls up and running. I mean, I guess at this point, we don't have any stone cutting going on, so we may as well replace these walls with some wooden walls, because if we can get these items indoors, they'll stop being degraded by, you know, sitting outside, which is never a good thing. So let's just throw down some wood walls, get a nice little door in there, and it should be fine. Perfect. We'll finish up that little storage room, and then I guess at that point we can start moving towards trying to rebuild the poor, sad museum, which has at this point been absolutely destroyed. Which is rather unfortunate. I don't like it. I prefer that our museum remain intact at all times, but it wasn't really a choice that we had. It was fire. Terrible, terrible fire. Poor moods. English and Young. English is probably having a poor mood because she's suffering from terrible PTSD after killing numerous people. Let's see. Well, I'm going to level with you. Actually, there's a lot of other things causing problems. That is unfortunate. I will note, it's not the best situation. But apparently, in the very least, it's not PTSD that is the problem. Is that an ostrich? Somebody kill the ostrich. I don't want to see it. It's disgusting. It's traipsing around like, oh, I'm an ostrich. Look at me. I can put my head in the sand. And I'm like, oh, ostrich, that's going to save you so much. When either the lucky... Not the lucky. When either Lucky or Young choose to come over and just shoot your head off. I mean, admittedly, if he does hide his head in the sand and then Lucky or Young tries to shoot his head off, it's going to be a bit of a problem because I don't feel like that's the easiest thing to do in the world. But in the very least, I mean, we're at least going to be able to shoot it in the body because once it puts its head in the sand, it can't see where people are shooting at it from, which is pretty key. Oh, Mia, doing the standard colony pastime of very poorly playing horseshoes. I don't think I've ever seen one of these colonists actually make the horseshoe into the ring, which is a small problem. Lucky. Okay, I see how it is. Lucky is hiding in his room because he doesn't have an impressive bedroom. Seriously, Lucky? Of all the reasons that you could choose to have a mental breakdown at this moment, it's because you don't have a super luxurious bedroom? Get your face out of here, Lucky. What a liability. This is disgusting. Oh, come on. Let's build another room here. We need to get Young away from Lucky so he's not having that terrible influence of Lucky all the time. What a disgusting human being. I don't even know how to feel about Lucky at this point. Maybe we should burn him at the stake. I wish that was a thing. You know, every game should have standard in it, the function to burn people at the stake. Because, you know, it just needs to be done sometimes. Sometimes you're just walking along, just, you know, playing a game. I guess walking along while playing the game. I mean, there's some games you can do that with. And you just look at someone like Lucky, who is, of course, he was a child spy too. And he was a mid-world chef. I mean, they're clearly not very good spies because we all know that they're spies. But, I mean, he was a child spy and a mid-world chef who is an ugly, psychically hypersensitive, greedy human being. You are disgusting, Lucky. I hate you so much. But apparently he's no longer having a mental break, so, I mean, he's got that going for him. It's not much. It's not much. Okay. What is actually going on in the colony right now? We've got the constant production of food, which is standard. We do need to constantly be making simple meals. Potentially, we could get a second kitchen up and running. I mean, we have a lot of backlogged food to work through. And I feel like maybe some of these resources need to be used up. What is this? You can quickly... I know about dismissing letters by right-clicking them. It's just not working on that one. Jeez. Anyway. I mean, things seem to be going well. Poor mood. Who's in a poor mood? Oh, English is back in a poor mood. English, did you just sit down and play chess with yourself? I mean, there's 4 other people in the colony that you can play chess with. You don't have to play chess by yourself. I guess she just got beaten by Young so many times that she decided she was basically having none of it. She was just going to play on her own. I mean, I can understand that. Young is pretty dangerous when it comes to chess. He's basically the most vicious human being in existence. Oh, more cargo pods? Dude, we are getting so much stuff. Look at all the red fox skin. Who just dumped a cargo pod of red fox skin on top of us? Dude, I mean, we can actually make the red fox armchair that I wanted to make so long ago. Can't even remember why I wanted to make it, but I mean, I'm also not 100% certain that I ever actually wanted to make this. But, in the very least, we can make a red fox skin armchair. That'll be amazing. And it's gonna go not in Lucky and Young's room, because Lucky and Young are terrible. But how about English? Because English is a rather reasonable human being. There you go. Have an armchair. How nice. You know, we've got a bunch of just junk in our houses, like these stones and the, like, steel slag. If we could potentially get that out of here. Is there a set stockpile for, like, refuse? Yeah, there we go. The dumping stockpile. Let's throw the dumping stockpile over here. This is probably a good place to dump stuff. It's like right next to the actual like water sources. So if we put any like dead bodies, they'll slowly decay and like pollute the water sources and, you know, cause some form of absolutely terrible, probably cholera in the general populace of the colony, which I think is a fairly standard thing that should occur if you have a dumping stockpile, is for some sort of terrible disease to come out of it. Just doesn't quite feel like a standard dumping stockpile if you don't have those terrible diseases. Well, I mean, it appears that in reality, all that they're going to put there is a bunch of bones. Can we get like a bone working workshop and turn these into like, I don't know, crafts, or like gild all of our clothing in bones so that we become 700 times more intimidating? That'd be nice. I would like that. Because I like being 700 times more intimidating. Okay, let's get some small sculptures on the bill. And who's in a mental daze? English is apparently now wandering around in a mental daze. Good for you, English. I quite appreciate all that you've done for us, but now you're a disgusting psychotic wanderer. Ugh. My word. Well, in the very least, we are still surviving. And we have come to the nighttime of... What day is this? I don't even know. Oh, day 42. Apparently we've been here for more than a month. I guess it shows, because we have a pretty serious colony here. But anyway, for now, that will bring us to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will finish up the rest of the bedrooms so that everyone has their own individual room. And we will actually begin rebuilding the museum so that Robbles' memory will remain fresh within everyone's minds, which would actually, in reality, unfortunately, cause terrible moods in everyone. But, you know, we have to remember him somehow. So, until then, thanks for watching, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.